This video right here, if it's found you, it's your sign to tune out the world around you and listen to the world within you. You have instincts just like other animals because we are also animals. Our consciousness is just higher, so we can second guess our decisions before we act on them, and we can think of concepts well beyond even our immediate surroundings or what we're going to do today or tomorrow. Trust yourself and trust the process. You have all the answers you need within you. You just need to tune out the noise so you can actually hear yourself, speak to yourself. There's a lot of things in this world, through the internet in particular, that can cause a paralysis by analysis. If you've never heard that term, that just means intaking too much content from the internet, perhaps listening to too many people, getting too many opinions, essentially too many chefs in the kitchen. And they're all cooking up this meal that you could compare to it being your life. And would you rather have all these other different kinds of hands, inexperienced hands, people who have a different vision for what you should be eating for your meal? Draw that analogy in comparison to life, and it makes perfect sense is what I'm saying to you. You have all the answers within. You know how your body feels when you eat certain things. You know how your body feels when you do certain things. You know what things cause that stank face, that good stank face, like you're listening to that new GNX album by Kendrick, you feel me? Or that bad face, that bad stank face, like you're smelling something putrid. You know what it is that causes these things, but we're so up here in our brain that we ignore what our body's telling us, or even more importantly, what our heart or our soul is telling us. There's a lot of answers to questions already within you, and a lot of that really needs to be brought out because your life is different from the influencer you look at's life and are trying to emulate, and their life is different from the person's life over there that is doing things a whole different way and on a whole nother level. You need to stick to what you are able to do and stick to who you are. You should be able to lean into, I am this individual and I do this and I am like this and I believe these things and I'm going to cultivate the best meal I can. And the only people who should also have hands on this meal are my sous chefs, aka these assistants essentially. But when I say assistants, I don't mean they're assistants to your life, but I'm saying they're giving assistance. And that being the case, these sous chefs or these people that are giving assistance to your life need to be valid, solid, and reputable in whatever it is they're doing. You need to look at them and say, do I want to end up like that? Do I want to think like them? Do I want to emulate them in any form or fashion? If the answer is no, why are you asking their opinion on what you should do? But if they are, that doesn't mean that what they want you to do with your meal means that, hey, okay, whatever you say, because now they're the chef. That's another reason why you need to tune the outside noise in. And this is a very simple thing to put in words, and it took a while to even conceptualize, actually. When you talk to a bunch of different people, when you talk to people, ask them about a situation. You know, hey, what do you think about the Drake or Kendrick beef? Just because I talked about GNX earlier. What you're going to generally get is a bunch of people repeating opinions that they've gotten from other YouTubers or other social media influencers. Oh, I think Drake's da-da-da-da. Oh, I think Kendrick's da-da-da-da. And in reality, they got a lot of these opinions from other influencers. So when you're asking these people their opinions, are you getting their opinions or are you getting the spokesperson for the thought leader that gave them that opinion? And this translates deeper than just any kind of like social media beef or anything like that. This goes for life. When I'm talking to this person about finances, trying to get their opinion and understanding of how I should maybe move around with my finances, but one, they're not wealthy or in a position that I'd like to be in financially, and two, they are also repeating things that they've gotten from social media that maybe they haven't even acted on. This does nothing for you. You're essentially listening to the person who gave them the thought, not this person's original opinion. So why does it matter? You could look at the video and go ahead and get this opinion and implement it yourself. You can cut the middleman out of that person whose opinion you're asking. Just go straight to the source and see if it's valid or something you want to add, or if it's something that you would like to be able to emulate. Don't try to talk to a third party about this stuff. And so, again, listen inward. We're animals just like other animals on this planet. We have instincts. They come out the womb, they're able to walk, they're able to hunt, they're able to get straight to it, not even months after they're born. We have that ability as well, but because our brain is so powerful, we tend to not, really listen to ourselves in those ways. So this video is out there for those who that actually applies to, and how this may actually help you. Listen to yourself, trust yourself. You know what you need, you know what you need to do. Do it. Stop asking for opinions. Stop asking for how and why from people who don't know how or why. You got this. I promise you, you got this. And once you've actually began this process, come on back and see what else we got going on over here on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and do not come back until you've actually taken some action on your life. Don't live on the internet, people. Peace.